I would literally walk up to Puff and I'd be like, you want to do this?
Fonzworth Bentley was always by Diddy's side, carrying that umbrella and wearing those dapper suits. But he has been silent for way too long, especially as Diddy's world crumbles under some of the biggest scandals in entertainment history. Now, the truth is coming out about Fonzworth and his real relationship with Diddy, and the real story is gonna absolutely shock you. Diddy's life is imploding, and Fonzworth, who was once his right-hand man, has seemingly disappeared. It's almost like Fonzworth was Diddy's shadow for years. And now, just when we need to hear from him the most, he's nowhere to be found. The man is the wild card in this entire drama, and his silence is making people more curious than ever. He was there for everything. So what does he know? Let's take a trip down memory lane. Back in the early 2000s, Diddy was fresh off one of the biggest trials of his life after a nightclub shootout that left him facing firearm possession and bribery charges. It was a chaotic time, and Diddy needed to reinvent himself. So what did he do? He changed his name from Puffy to P. Diddy. But that's not all. He also brought in Fonzworth, a valet who would become his public face of sophistication. Fonzworth wasn't just any valet, though. With his impeccable style and that now infamous umbrella, he became part of Diddy's rebranding, making Diddy look like the picture of class. Everywhere Diddy went, Fonzworth was right there holding that umbrella. He became a sensation overnight. That one photo of Fonzworth and Diddy skyrocketed him into instant celebrity status. But let me tell you something. There was way more going on behind the scenes. People started wondering, where did Fonzworth even come from? And what was his deal with Diddy? It turns out that their connection goes way back. It all started when Fonzworth, then known as Derek Watkins, crossed paths with Diddy at a soul food joint. At the time, Diddy was in the middle of his legal battles, and Fonzworth started sending him Bible verses for inspiration. That might sound innocent enough, but just wait until you hear what happened next. After Diddy's legal victory, Fonzworth sent Diddy a daring message. He asked him not to make him go back to his hater boss. That bold move paid off. Diddy scooped him up as his personal assistant, rebranded him as Fonzworth, and the rest, as they say, is history. Fonzworth became Diddy's valet, and that umbrella, it was more than just a fashion statement. It symbolized Fonzworth's new role in Diddy's life. But being so close to Diddy had its downside. The more time he spent in Diddy's world, the harder it was to escape the influence that came with it. While Diddy was known for opening doors, his world was also filled with controversy. Fonzworth found himself caught between loyalty to his boss and the rumors going around about Diddy's behavior. The speculation about their relationship didn't help either. Fans and the industry insiders began to question if Fonzworth's success was solely due to his own talent or if he was merely riding the wave of Diddy's fame. And that doubt cast a shadow on his achievements. But here's the thing. Their relationship was never as simple as it looked. And just when everyone thought things couldn't get any more bizarre, rumors started swirling that their dynamic was, let's just say, way too personal. People on the outside started whispering about Diddy's alleged adult interest, with some even claiming that Fonzworth was a part of Diddy's bizarre humiliation thing. But it turns out that the reality was even worse than anyone thought. Allegedly, Fonzworth wasn't just Diddy's assistant, he was his sugar baby. That's right. Fonzworth, the man who stood beside Diddy's side for years, was allegedly in a relationship with him, one that was far from professional. And that umbrella? People say it was all part of Diddy's control. Fonzworth was allegedly hired to clean up Diddy's messes, both literally and figuratively. And the rumors don't stop there. Their relationship was said to have involved some seriously indecent things. Fonzworth, trapped in this world for years, must have seen and experienced a lot. And to keep his silence, he was allegedly paid heavily. I know what you're thinking. Where's the proof? Well, let's dig deeper. Fonzworth was always around, always in the background. But in recent years, his silence has been louder than anything else. While Diddy's former bodyguard has come forward to claim that he witnessed Diddy getting physical with both Cassie and Kim Porter, Fonzworth has said nothing. Isn't that suspicious? Diddy's entire empire is under scrutiny with new allegations coming out every day. And yet, Fonzworth, the man who was by his side for years, hasn't uttered a word. What did Fonzworth see? What does he know? And more importantly, why hasn't he spoken out? And this is where things get even crazier. Just when you thought it couldn't get any darker, former members of Diddy's circle started talking. Freddie P from Diddy's Da Band came forward with his own bombshell. He claimed that Diddy exclusively likes men and that everyone who stays around him has to prove something, implying that Fonzworth might have been a part of this twisted power dynamic. According to Freddie P, Diddy disrespected Fonzworth every chance he got. It's no wonder that, in hindsight, people look at Fonzworth's role in Diddy's life through a different lens. And then there's Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, who didn't hold back when he spoke about Fonzworth either. Gene claimed that the reason Fonzworth and Diddy had a falling out had to do with theft, alleging that Fonzworth got caught stealing from Diddy. Whether that's true or not, one thing's for sure. Fonzworth's departure from Diddy's world was abrupt, and ever since then, he's been laying low. No one saw it coming, but it gets even more interesting. Fonzworth may have left Diddy's inner circle, but his career didn't stop there. Riding the wave of his fame, Fonzworth went on to star in Diddy's MTV reality show, Making the Band, where his unflappable etiquette and style made him a fan favorite. He also published a book, Advance Your Swagger, How to Use Manners, Confidence, and Style to Get Ahead. And he even secured his own MTV show. He also ventured into music, collaborating with Kanye West on multiple occasions. And if that wasn't enough, Fonzworth even dabbled in acting, landing small but memorable roles on the silver screen. Now, you might be wondering what Fonzworth is up to these days, especially with all the chaos surrounding Diddy. Well, it seems like he's taken a step back from the limelight and embraced a more private life. Rumor has it that he's focused on his family, which has become his top priority. Fonzworth is a proud father, and he has often shared glimpses of his family life on social media, though he's been careful to keep it low-key. He's been spotted enjoying quality time with his kids, attending school events, and even posting heartwarming photos that show a different side of him, one that many fans might not be familiar with. It's clear that he values these moments and is dedicated to being a present father. In addition to family life, Fonzworth has also been working on various creative projects. He's involved in motivational speaking and has used his experiences in the entertainment industry to inspire others. He frequently shares advice on manners, confidence, and personal style, something he's always been passionate about. Fonzworth is also rumored to be working on new music and possibly some collaborations, although details are scarce. This new chapter in Fonzworth's life seems to be a far cry from the drama and chaos of his past with Diddy. While some might have expected him to capitalize on the current scandal, he appears to be choosing a path of reflection and personal growth. As he navigates this journey, it's safe to say that fans are curious to see what he'll do next, whether he'll break his silence about Diddy or continue to build a life away from the spotlight. Despite all his success, though, the question still lingers. What does Fonzworth really know about Diddy? After spending years in his inner circle, he surely saw and experienced things the rest of us could only speculate about. And now, as Diddy faces one of the biggest scandals in entertainment history, Fonzworth's silence is becoming more suspicious by the day. Could it be that Fonzworth was paid off to keep quiet? Or maybe he's simply waiting for the right moment to tell his side of the story? What do you guys think? Will Fonzworth come out and say something? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.